9:30 for those of you joining in the UK and around the world. Welcome to BMF, Be Military Fit, the biggest outdoor training company, physical training company now in Europe. We are proud that if you're a veteran or at the moment, if you're an NHS worker, you can train with us for free. We're all about training together, being empowered, being in the great outdoors, short, sharp, hard community workout. So are you ready for this? We've got Tommy who's going to lead us. This one for me is special. I got one of my best friends, Rupert, who's training with us. He's taken a lot of persuading to come and join us today. No, but seriously, I'm not doing it now. I finally got him on. He goes, he doesn't think he looks fit enough. He's a legend. He trains with me all the time. We're outside, we're social distance, we're best buddies, we're part of BMF, and we're ready to train. Final thing is, before we do it, remember, the best thing is training with friends. So if you're BMFers now, the parks are opening. They are open. So we are now all back in the parks all across the UK. Bring a friend. It's the best way to train. And remember, their class, first class is for free. Just go on to bemilitaryfit.com and sign up for your first free trial. But training with friends is way more fun. And if you're a BMFer, congratulations. We are now back in the parks. Okay, Tommy, let's do it.
Okay, guys, so we're doing a strength session today, 30 minutes of strength training. We'll get warmed up, we'll work our core first, and then we'll go into some big supersets. You're going to need dumbbells today, or you can use kettlebells. Dumbbells or kettlebells, any weight will do. Okay, so we'll start with our usual warm-ups. Just get mobilized first of all. So taking the arms out to the side from me, big wide reach across the body, out to the side. Wrap the arms across the body in the middle, keeping your head up, chest up, staying up nice and tall. Reach out to the side, squeeze back the shoulder blades. That's it. And then we're going to go into monkey reaches here. So we're going to reach down to the side, past our knee. We're going to be stretching here down the side of your body. So down the side of your trunk and torso. Reaching down to the side and pulling that elbow up high. That's it. Looking good. Great to have Rupert here training with us today. Okay, and rotating around the body. It's very true what Bear was saying earlier on. Rupert trains a lot. We've been doing some training sessions down there with Rupert and Bear before. I know he's up for it. Especially the strength training workouts. The machine that he is. All right, awesome stuff. From there, guys, we're going to warm up through the hips. So I just want you to push your bum back like this, and then you're going to circle your hips around in a big circle. Big circle all the way around. Push your hips back to the side and forwards. Big circles. Loosening off through the hamstrings and through the hips. And change direction all the way around again. Big circles all the way around. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look at those hips. There we go. Big circle. Create a big circle. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Loosen off through the hamstrings. Great stuff. Okay, guys, you're going to come down onto the deck into the push-up position. So into the push-up position, you're going to take your left knee up past your elbow. And then reach up. Switch over. Right knee past the elbow. And reach up. All good. Left knee up. And reach. Right knee up past the elbow. And reach up to the sky with the arm. Keep switching over. We're opening up here through the groins, adductors in the legs, and also through the thoracic spine, through your chest, through your spine. Keep moving. Bring that knee up as high as you can past your elbow. That's it. Well done. A few more of those. I'm getting warm already. Top comes off. Good stuff, guys. That's it. Bring that knee up high past the elbow, guys. Up high past the elbow. Try and get your foot flat on the floor if you can. There we are. Good, good, good. Okay, back into the push-up position, standard push-up position with hips really high in the air for me. Drop your hip down to the side, up in the middle, down to the side. Up in the middle, down to the side. Up high in the middle and around. All the way up and around, high in the middle, round to the side. Do not let your hips drop in the middle for me. Keeping your hands fixed on the floor. Try and get your hip down to the floor. Bring your bum up high in the middle and then drop it round again. Great work, well done. Good. Okay, we're now going to start working on activating the core muscles as well. So first of all, in that push-up position, you're going to take your arm out in front of you, out to the side, out in front of you, out to the side. So we switch each time, forwards, side, forwards, side. You must keep your hips still at all times. We're engaging the trunk and torso, okay? Engaging the trunk and torso, engaging the core muscles. So bring the arm forwards and then out to the side. But at the same time, keep your hips completely still. Try and lock your hips off. Try not to move at all through your hips. No movement from side to side, no turning through your hips either. Keep them still. Good stuff. Next one, from that position, guys, same sort of idea here, but this time you're going to be focusing on bringing your foot here to touch and then reach out. Foot to hand, reach out. Foot to hand, reach out. Foot to hand, reach out. All on one side for me. Right hand, left foot, reach. 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 And switch over. Left arm, right foot, reach. Left arm, right foot, touch, and reach out. When you reach out in front of you, try and really stretch out. Feel your core muscles working as you stretch. They're working to help you stabilize through the spine. It's tough, but it's good. Really good, and a really good opportunity to get some core work in before we do some of the big strength exercises. Fires it up. It's going to help you when you're training with your big exercises, these big squats and things that we're going to be doing. Okay, next one. This gets a bit more technical. So we're going to learn with our arms first. It's called a windmill. You're going to bring your arm up above your head. You're going to turn your feet away from your arm, and you're going to take the other arm and you're going to reach down towards the floor, preferably to this back foot here, and then you're going to stand back up again. Okay, so we're going to warm up just with our own body weight. Anywhere down to the floor is good, but if you can reach towards the back leg, that's really, really good. As you start the movement, you can help yourself by pushing your hip out to the side and then reaching down. Stand all the way back up nice and tall and reach down. There we go. Let's switch sides. So we turn our feet away, we reach our other arm up to the sky now. Keep your arm up to the sky and reach down. That's it. Keep your arm up to the sky and reach down. Trying to keep pushing that hip back, keeping the arm vertical. That arm wants to stay vertical in the sky. We're going to be using a weight soon for these exercises, so we need to make sure we're comfortable with it. All right, next one's called a Turkish Getter. I'm going to let you all warm up with body weight first. We start on the ground. We start down here with our arm up. Our arm stays vertical at all times. We come up to a sitting position like this. Tuck the foot underneath, so the knee's on the floor. Keeping the arm vertical, we stand up. This is going to have some weight in, so you've got to get ready for it. Back down, hand on the floor, foot down, drop yourself down to the ground. Up to the sitting position here. Bring the foot underneath you with the knee on the ground. Into a kneeling position, stand up. Keeping the arm vertical. Then we go back down, knee on the ground, hand on the ground. Sweep that foot back through, sit on the ground, and roll back down again. All right, I want you guys to practice a few repetitions of that for me. Let's go, Bear. Let's go, Rupert. It's difficult to get up and down and work out how to move your body in this way. Try and do it in a way which makes you as stable and supported as possible. Because when you get some weight, it's going to be really difficult holding it up there if you're not stable. Good stuff. There we go. Okay, try it with the other arm, because as soon as you do it the other arm, we're going to go with the other arm now. You're going to have to change the way you get up. So your other knee, going to bend, come through, and then you're going to stand. Drop the knee down, sweep the foot through, and roll yourself back down again. For me, this is one of the best core exercises around there. It uses the whole body, but it really does work through trunk rotation, torso rotation. Okay, so if everybody who's watching is prepared, we've got windmills and Turkish Getups. We're going to do 3 windmills on one side, 3 windmills on the other side. 3 Turkish Getup on one, 3 Turkish Getup on the other. It's tough, a lot of work to do, but it's a great 2 exercises combination. Everyone ready? Get yourself a weight. I'm going to start with a dumbbell for this one, but you can use a kettlebell as well. All right, so it's windmills first up. Are we ready? Put that weight up above your head. And we're doing 3 reps on one side, 3 reps on the other side. Reaching down, standing up tall, reaching down, standing up tall, keeping that arm vertical. All the way down and up. Just 3 reps and then switch over. Keep that arm vertical, nice and slowly down. Hold your body. That's it, 3 reps on this side. Trying to keep your legs straight. Once you've done 3, it's into Turkish Getter. 3 reps on each side. Onto the ground. Start at the ground. And you're going to come stand up into that sitting position first. Knee comes underneath you. And then stabilize yourself and stand up. Try and keep the arms straight at all times. Back down to the ground. Sitting position. And you're going through 3 reps on each side. It's going to be hard, guys. This is not going to be easy. Lifting a nice heavy weight, it's got to be tough. A lot of time under tension here. 3 reps on one side, and then switch over. Push your arms into the ground. Get strong and stable. Keep breathing throughout. That's it. A great way to get yourself warmed up. I've got one more. There we go. 3 on each side done. You guys warmed up? Looking by that face, you're definitely warmed up. Okay, so first round of exercises. 2 exercises. We've got a split squat and we've got a single arm press. So you're going to get some heavy weights for this one. 2 weights, 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells. Your choice there. Split squat, weights down by side, foot behind you. Put all of the weight on the front foot and you go up and down. You do 5 on one side, you do 5 on the other side. After that, you come to single arm press. Take 1 weight, and it's a single arm press, up above your head, back down to your shoulder. Up above your head, down to your shoulder. 2 exercises, 5 reps of each. Back to back, we're going to do it twice round. All clear?
Yep.
All right, guys. In position, ready. Dumbbells up, kettlebells up. Stand by, go. Split squat. 5 on one side, dropping that back knee down to the ground. Don't rush them. And then you do 5 on the other side. Straight switch across. Dropping that knee down. Standing up tall. Then you go into your 5 press. Straight up above the head. 5 on one side. 5 on the other side. Make sure you're pressing all the way up above your head, guys. That's it, straight up above the head. Good, stay strong through the body. If you need to drop the weight, that's cool. If you need to use your knees, you can always use your knees as well. You've got about 30 seconds to rest and recover. Grab some water. Well done, guys. So the nice thing about this is you get a little bit of recovery, but the first exercise, you're fully recovered already. All right, timer's on. Got about another 20 seconds, guys, okay? And then we go again. Same 2 exercises. Your legs will have recovered now. Your arms have still got a bit of time to recover. All right, so get yourself set up. If that round was a little bit light and a little bit easy, you didn't really feel it in the legs, bump the weight up a bit, because this is about strength training today, okay? So we want to go heavy. All right, in position, ready. Stand by, go. Standing up tall every time, trying to put that weight through your front foot. Just 5 on each leg. Standing up tall every time. There we go, into your press. And breathe there. 5 on each. Because it's a superset, your heart rate will go up if you're lifting heavy. That's fine. Your muscles will get time to recover in between each exercise. So with this 30-second breather, it's just a chance for you to catch your breath again before you go back to exercise number 1. Remember, this is a strength session, so we want you to lift heavy. If you're struggling to get a heavy weight, slow the exercises down even more, and that'll put just as much tension through the muscles. All right, that's enough talking. Final round of those. In position, ready. Stand by. Go. 5 on each leg. Keep breathing. And into your press. There we go. Round 1 done. 2 rounds to go. So the next round of exercises, a little bit easier in terms of movement pattern. We've got a front squat followed by a bent over row. So your front squat, you guys can choose. Holding 2 weights, because we want to get nice and heavy, would be great. If you can only hold 1 weight with a kettlebell, that's also absolutely fine. But just keep the speed nice and slow. Okay, we're going to do 8 reps of our front squat. And then we're going to come into a bent over row. So, front squat, 2 weights, up at the chest, like this. Bent over row, bend at the hip, 2 weights, pull them up towards the chest, and back down again. 8 reps of those. 2 exercises, multiple times per round. You guys ready? On it. Stand by. Go. 8 reps, guys. And then bent over row. And rest there. It's feeling good. That's exercise 1 and 2 in the superset. Front squat, bent over row. 2 really nice big strength exercises pieced together. Again, as you'll see, the heart rate gets going a bit because it's a superset. All right, but you give yourself a little bit of a rest in between, and then you're ready to go again. I can tell you one thing, Bear and Rupert are ready to go again because they've already got their weights up. That says to me that they should go a bit heavier next time. But let's get through this one. Let's convince them to go heavy next time. Let's go, 8 squats. And then 8 bent over row. Good job, guys. Rest there. About 30 seconds to breathe. Grab some water. We're halfway through on this one. We've got 4 sets in total of these 2 exercises. All right. About another 20 seconds, and then we go again. You guys feeling all right?
All good. Well done.
Rupert's still going?
Still going.
This is Rupert's favourite type of training, big strength exercises. All right, guys, get your weights up. I'm going to have a look at your squats. Are you ready? Stand by. Go. All right, so we've got to be focusing on keeping the weight up. Shoulders or chest is fine. Keeping the head up, chin up. Don't let the eyes drop down forwards. Dropping your hips as low as you can without losing your posture. So not rounding out your spine. We don't want to round out the spine. We want to stay nice and upright with the front squat. Bent over rows. This time it's a big bend at the hip here. And we're keeping a spine neutral position. Okay, neutral position as we pull. We're not moving the back. We're just moving the shoulder joint and elbow joint together. Okay? Nice and simple exercises, but such a good combination. You want to build big total body strength. Put those two exercises together multiple times round. They do the job really nicely. All right, we're going one more. You'll notice that we don't have the same intensity that we do in some of our conditioning workouts that Bear and I do, but that's not the point of this. The point here is lifting heavy, moving really, really well, and getting good quality movement patterns for strength training, okay? Building a robust, strong body. That's what we want. So you guys ready for your last set? All right, in position. Dumbbells up. Ready. Stand by. Go. And into your rows. Neutral spine. And rest it there. Good job. That's set 2. Done. Feeling good now. Got one more superset to do. Okay, this time it's a stiff leg deadlift and a floor press or a chest press. You call it a floor press because you're lying flat on the floor. So unlike a bench where your elbows will come past your body, your elbows will tap the floor and then you'll press up. So it's a stiff leg deadlift, floor press. You can do a floor press with a kettlebell. I'll just demonstrate that quickly. If you put the weight here like this, you can still press on the ground. Okay, so kettlebells work fine. One in both hands, obviously. Dumbbells with a floor press, straightforward, hold on to the dumbbells. I'll just demo the stiff leg deadlift for you. So you're going to take 2 weights, squat down, pick them up. Start from here. You're going to bend at the hip, extend at the hip. Bend at the hip, extend. When you extend, you stand up really tall. When you bend, your spine stays in neutral. Then I want you to get on the deck. For your floor press, you take your 2 weights, hold them tight to the body, and press up, and back down again. Press up, and back down. Okay, and that's your floor press. So you're going to do 8 stiff leg deadlift and 8 floor press. 4 times round. You guys got that?
All good.
Sounds good. All right, let's get ready. Stiff leg deadlift first. 2 weights. Start at the hips. Up here. Let's go. 8 reps. Slight bend at the knee. Big bend at the hip. I'll go side on. Push your bum back. Stand up tall. Push your bum back. Stand up tall. 8 reps, and then it's your floor press. Get your weight set up. So wrestle, just get you in position. That's part of the fun of this. And then get ready to press. All the way up. Extend the elbows. And after 8, take a quick breather. That's good, guys. Yeah, all the way up. Good work. Good, good, good. To make sure when you're pressing out, you're really extending those elbows, okay? Push your arms out straight as high as you can. When you bring them back down again, you can actually bring them in and rotate the arm. Push out, rotate, bring them in, rotate. This really works across the whole shoulder and engages a lot more muscle there. Nice quality pressing movement. All right, so we've got 3 more to go. With that stiff leg deadlift, everybody out there training needs to feel their hamstrings working in this one. If you're not feeling your hamstrings working, you're probably bending your knees a bit too much. You only have a slight bend in your knees, okay? When you're ready, get your weights and pick them up. Get yourself set, stand by, go. So you'll notice from the side angle, there's a slight bend at the knee. Just a slight bend, guys, okay? Everyone out there training a stiff leg deadlift is all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Bending at the knee, keeping the spine in neutral. Okay, back stays straight, neutral. And you bend at the hips. It's a little bit like pushing your bum back against the wall. So if you're standing up against the wall, you push your bum straight back against the wall. That's what it's like. Into your floor press then, 8 floor press. Press it all the way up, tap your elbows on the ground, and push again. Make sure your elbows touch the ground. They've got to come down, and then straight back up again, okay? All the way down, all the way up. That's it. Great stuff. It's the second set. We've got 2 to go. Done enough teaching now on that stiff leg deadlift, so you guys should be ready for the next set. Make it really good. Really work those hamstrings. We're doing a well-balanced workout here. We're doing the front of the body, the back of the body. We're looking after everything. Hamstring work just as important as all those squats. Okay? So it's stiff leg deadlifts again in about 10 seconds. We get ready to go. Grab your weights. That's 2 sets. In position, ready, stand by, go. Slow control down, and then power back up again. Slow control down, power back up. Feel that work through the hamstrings. That's good, guys. Make these ones good. Really important to work through the back of the body. Into your floor press. Get yourself set. And go. Tap the ground. Back up again. There we go. All right. After that set, you've got 1 more to go, and that's the end of the strength. We do a quick stretch, the job is done for the day. A nice thing to balance out a lot of those tough conditioning workouts that we do with BMF. We also make sure we look after the body with these strength training sessions, making sure we're using a bit of weight, making sure we're keeping the body strong, looking after the joints, looking after the movement patterns, the range of motion, staying healthy and robust, so you can train hard. All right, we've got 1 more to go. There, and look like they're ready. They've had a drink of water. 10 seconds, in position. Stand by. Go. Remember, all the way up, stand up tall, squeeze your glutes as you stand up. Finish the exercise off well every time. Push your bum back. Keep your spine in neutral. Good work, guys. Feel those hamstrings working. You'll feel them tomorrow if you're doing it well. 8 reps into your floor press. After 8, you are done. So finishing off there, guys, good work. As I said, not so tough on the heart rate. Might not need to be so dialed in up here either. But that's sometimes important, just to think about the quality of the movement. Okay, let's just get a quick loosen off. Opening up the arms first, because we just finished off working the chest there. So just stretch out the arms. Keeping the head still, reaching out wide. So 3 supersets with really good quality exercises there for you. Roll the shoulders all the way around. You can do those exercises 2 maybe 3 times a week. You get a lot of work done in a short period of time with supersets. That's why they work so well. Okay, into one knee on the ground, guys. 1 foot in front of you and forwards. You're going to reach out in front of you. I want you to feel a stretch through the back of your leg into your groins and adductors. All right? That's it. Reaching out, feeling that stretch in your groin and adductors. You've done some heavy squats and you've done some heavy single leg exercises. So important to do those single leg exercises, but also so important to stretch out afterwards. All right, switch over. Same on the other side. Reaching out. Try and feel that stretch through the back of your leg. If you guys want to continue stretching, well, we're just wrapping up this session, please do. Next one, wide feet. Reach over to the opposite foot and feel a stretch through your groin and adductor. Rest here with your hand if you need to, or take your hand off and reach both ones. You choose. Just feel that stretch through your groin and adductors. And move across to the other side. That's it. There we go. All right, and those are your 30-minute strength session. That's it. Job done. Well done, guys. Good effort. Thanks, Tommy.
Okay, I was going to promise I'd answer a few questions quickly. Tommy, great job. Thank you so much. Rupert, here you go. Good job. He did well, didn't he? Smashed it.
He did well.
Do you want to meet him? Well, come on, Em. Come on. Come on, you got to come show people the magic behind the camera. She's so shy. Hates being on camera. Come on, Em. Come on. Quick look. Quick look. We'll get her one time. Tommy, thanks for all you're doing. And to all you BMFers back in the park, well done. You know, we're not only survived in COVID, we have thrived and we've got stronger and bigger and closer as a community. And that is testament to you guys and all the many BMF trainers who've really looked after your community. Huge respect. Remember, we're back in the park. Bring a friend. First session is free. So questions. Favourite food? Oh, homemade carrot cake by Shara. In fact, talking of which, I've just got back from Iceland. She promised a homemade carrot cake. No sign of a homemade carrot cake. What's the most fun part of surviving and exploring new locations? I think, you know, travel is a privilege, and I was talking about this with one of our Running Wild guests, you know, just on this last shoot, and I think, you know, also travel really gives us a chance to understand other cultures, and that we're all different, but we are also, you know, so similar and, you know, all equal. And it's such an interesting time with all of this, you know, so many tensions, so many of the race tensions and stuff we've seen. And, you know, I always think travel reminds us all that we're connected and we need each other. And even though we might look different or sound different or have different face or different backgrounds, we're united, and that's a good thing. Do you ever get scared on your show as you always look so calm? I ironically actually probably get more scared in everyday life than often on these adventures. I think out of all the, you know, arenas I operate in, I'm strangely most comfortable in those adventure settings, and we're all wired slightly differently, but for me it's actually a calm place for me. Even when things are going wrong, I kind of, you know, whether it's a muscle that's been trained, I don't know, but I think calm is something you practice and calm is something you choose, and the more you do that, the better you get at calm in the moment. So but I definitely get scared, you know, and as I say, often more in everyday life. By stuff. I think ironically, I think recognition doesn't really help that actually. I think I'd probably have more fear in everyday life nowadays of just, I don't know, I think people's opinions and sort of feel looked at quite a lot, and I'm not naturally very good at that. Cameras are kind of, I've got better at cameras because it's just a camera rather than lots of people, but I think the other thing for me is learning that the lots of people are invariably lovely people, and that's not something ever to fear. So thank you for being lovely. Any all-day adventure tip for big kids to do during the summer break? we're all big kids and we all need adventure and we all need a break. So get outside, you know. I think the BMF stuff is great. Train with friends, be outside. I think our Bear Grylls Adventure Park is now open as well at the NEC in Birmingham. So if you haven't been to that, if you live in the UK, or even if you don't live in the UK, come and visit it. It's amazing. It's about bringing adventure experiences, making adventure experiences accessible and safe and fun and empowering. And it's an amazing place. If you haven't been to the Bear Grylls Adventure Park in Birmingham, you can dive, you can scuba dive, you can snorkel with sharks, which is an amazing experience. You can skydive in our wind tunnel. We've got some of the biggest climbing walls in the world, which is exciting. And a lot of them mimic actual routes on El Capitan or whatever it is. So you actually feel like you're climbing these things. We've got the highest free ropes course in Europe. Amazing structure outside. I think it's like 6 stories high. You sort of get strapped in and balance on these things. Scary. You can zip line out of the back of a Chinook, and you know, we've got escape rooms and assault courses. We've got a Ron Marine inspired assault course there, which is really fun, and archery and all sorts of things. So check that out. That's about it, bringing adventure experiences to you, making them safe, fun, accessible. Final one, how do you stay so positive? Again, I think positivity is an attitude you choose. It's something like you put on like your shoes or your socks or your underwear. Put it on in the morning. Enthusiasm, positivity, calm in crisis. Kindness, I'd say, is another one. And a never give up spirit. With those things, you can conquer most things. So there we go. But just say thank you to all of you for joining. BMF family, you're amazing. We've had a lot of people joining as well, starting their own BMF franchises with us over the last few months. Welcome to the family. So great to see so many veterans and former serving soldiers joining us as well, who love the outdoors and love fitness, but they want to stay part of a military-inspired community. You guys are amazing. But just say having a fab weekend. And we'll see you for the next workout. Tommy, thank you so much.
Cheers, Bear. See you soon.
Bye-bye.